What is up, guys? This is Freddy, and today we are back with a new video on Marvel Contest of Champions. So today Kabam has just made an announcement via Kabam mic, talking and announcing the quote-unquote more formal beta program that they intend to begin. Now the difference between this beta program and the one they had before is that this time they're going to take real players that play the game versus whoever used to beta test their updates and stuff, which is a step in the right direction, because I'm pretty sure that Kabam is still going to utilize their own beta testers, but at least now we have people that play the game and know firsthand about the changes and how much those changes will affect the game. So this is very, very good. This beta test specifically is going to be focusing on changes being made to Red Hulk and Luke Cage, two champions that I think are in dire need of improvement and reworking. Again, Luke Cage, first of all, I don't think he's a bad champion. I think Luke Cage has just been the victim of excessive memes, and that's not really a bad thing. I personally partake in some of these memes. I like to make fun of Luke Cage here and there whenever I pull him, but whenever you break it down and you just look at Luke Cage, I don't think he's a bad champion. I just think that his signature ability has really worked very poorly. I think minor tweaks here and there could make Luke Cage really, really good. That indestructible mode could be very, very helpful if it worked properly, instead of just working, at the first hit that he suffers. I think that if it works something like Juggernaut's Unstoppable, it could be very, very useful. In the same regards, I think if it works something like Magic's Limbo, where Luke Cage would gain that indestructible buff every time he gained the bar of power, I think it would make him miles better. If he could cause concussion on a stun on his special, I think that could also increase his usability. Again, Luke Cage isn't someone that I think is a horrible champion. There's very few champions that I think are actually very, very bad. Moving on to Red Hulk. Red Hulk is one of those champions that I personally never liked. For some reason, whenever he came out, especially in Alliance where a lot of people really liked him, a lot of people were pushing to rank him up and use him as a defender. I never found Red Hulk to be useful in anything, but for whatever reason, and it might just be me in the little section of the community that I talked to that thought Red Hulk was really good, but now I'm pretty sure that most people see Red Hulk and are like, he's a very bad champion. I don't know. I personally put Red Hulk about the same with Luke Cage in terms of good champions, but that's just my opinion. Red Hulk, I think, could be, if reworked, and this is just something off the top of my head, something like Electro, where every time you hit him, he'd deal a certain percentage of the damage you dealt back to you. Also making him Incinerate immune, which is something that he really, really needs. And these are just things off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure their creative team could really come up with ways to improve these champions miles better than I could ever think of. And I'm very excited to finally see what these changes are. I know a few of these supposed leaks going around, which Kabam said aren't true. Whether they are true or not, I don't know, but I'm actually very hopeful that Kabam comes out with great changes. So what does this mean for the future of Marvel Contest of Champions? I think that, again, like I said, it's a step in the right direction. I think that Kabam really has to take advantage of the MCOC community. I think in terms of gaming communities, it's a lot of well-informed people in the community that know what they're talking about, people that have been playing this game for such a long time. And I think Kabam, in the past year, they've done a horrible job of listening to people, especially people that, write pages and pages of recommendations on how to improve the game, and Kabam kind of just sweeps them off. I think if Kabam could just take a time and listen to these people that obviously know a little something about the game, and improve the game, because at the end of the day, these people are the ones that are playing the game. I think in the forums, even Kabam might maybe have posted it himself, but they've said it themselves, they don't play the game for any amount of time. Sure, they play it here and there, but they're not playing the game, on a daily basis. Whereas the people commenting on the forums are people that are in the game day in and day out, and they know what they're talking about. So again, I think if Kabam can improve this all throughout 2018 and 2019, you know, I'm very hopeful for what the future of MCOC has to offer. So again, I think this is more of a rant than an announcement video, but I'm very hopeful in terms of what these changes could be, what this means for the future of Marvel Contest of Champions. I'm very excited, and I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. Do you think that these are going to be good changes towards Red Hulk and Luke Cage? What are your thoughts on Luke Cage and Red Hulk to begin with? But anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next one.